All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my first ever live stream. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I've been having couple little issues just trying to get my camera set just right. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just run the intro. And there. All right, guys. So is anybody here? Well, doesn't look like anybody's here yet, but that's fine. We're going to be talking about nutrition today. So today, we're going to go over just several different myths that there are out there concerning nutrition and just the BS that goes around the fitness community. I mean, people are always saying how you can buy their workout program and lose 30 pounds in 30 days and all this nonsense. And they're saying that you can still eat whatever you want and you can basically outwork a bad diet and things like that. And it's just not true. So we're going to touch on some things like that. And then, we'll talk about whatever if anybody, shows up and decides to, ask some questions, and we'll answer some questions for you guys. So, we'll just keep it rolling right along, huh? So, first of all, I want to appreciate everybody. I've got 149 subscribers now, so it's slow and steady progress, but it is progress. Even if it's just, I think I've been gaining roughly about 3 subscribers a week, and that's why I'm going to start live streaming more. Is I'm hoping that will allow me to increase my income as far as my subscriber income. So let's unhighlight that one since there's no other comments yet. And let's see what we got. Let's run this one. And then, but yeah, if you're just joining in, we're talking about nutrition. And also, not only that, we're going to be answering any questions that any of you guys may have about how to lose weight. For years, you've been trying to lose weight, and just everything you've tried has not worked. So if you ask me a question, I'll give you my best. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a kinesiologist or anything like that, but I have done a lot of trial and error as well as research myself, and I do believe that I would be able to help at least somebody, because I remember before I started working out, as many of you know, or people who know my story know, I was on drugs, and I was just I remember I always wanted to go to the gym. I was always like, man, I wish I could just go to the gym. And even if I did go up there, my nutrition and everything was way off. So I wasn't even able to make any progress because of the drugs and the just not eating enough and things like that. So finally, what kicked it into gear for me was when I had a kid, and I knew that I needed to make a change and start. I see more people coming in. Y'all drop a hey or something in the comments so I know who all's in here. But anyway, so basically, when I had a kid, I knew it was time to make a change. So I started going to the gym, and that is what helped me to kick my addiction. But if you want to learn more about that, just refer to my most recent upload that isn't a short. My most recent full-length video is called Addiction and How I Dealt with It, or How to Deal with It, or something like that. But anyway, check that video out if you have. And it's not just addiction to drugs, guys. People are addicted to things that they don't even realize they're addicted to. Coffee, caffeine. You can be addicted to caffeine. You can be addicted to social media. You can be addicted to all kinds of things. Hey, Bracket, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, brother. You got any questions for me? This is the time to ask if you want to get to know me a little better. My first live stream, so I'm trying to just keep it moving. I'm trying to, you know, keep it in the back of my mind. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good, man, and I appreciate you for asking that. How are you doing today? um, but basically, whenever I started lifting weights and I realized how consequential still drinking or using drugs was, that's when I knew I had, you know, I was able to wean myself off. It just became less desirable to me as the desire to make progress in the gym increased. So it really helped me change the game as far as that goes. So back to nutrition. Whenever I first started lifting, I believed the gym bro science that go to eat big to get big, go to lift heavy and tear your ligaments to, do, all that. And so basically, I wanted to, and I ate. So my maintenance at that time was probably somewhere around what? I was like 160 pounds. So my maintenance was probably maybe 3,000 because I have a really high metabolism. So maybe 2,500 to 3,000. But anyway, I was eating like 6,000 calories a day, guys. We're talking, I would get up first thing in the morning, eat like a 1,500 calorie breakfast. We're talking eggs, biscuits, gravy, all that stuff. And then I would eat throughout the day. I would make a whole blender protein shake, a whole blender. I'm trying to find the camera lens. Okay, a whole blender protein shake. And I would drink that throughout the day. That was another 2,000 calories on its own, plus the 2 to 3 other meals that I would eat. Hey, thanks, Bracket. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I kept putting it off. I kept putting off my first live stream. I was like, I'm going to wait till I get to 250. And I got to, 149. And I was like, man, I could just make a lot more progress if I get on camera and just get more comfortable talking to you guys live. So I'm hoping that I don't expect everybody to just flood in here or anything because this is my first live stream and I'm on a small channel, but I want people in here that have been trying their damnedest. They've been trying so hard to lose weight or to gain weight or whatever it is. I want to help people. I've even considered doing like free coaching to the first like 10 people or something. Do some kind of giveaway like that where I will literally, I'm not a certified coach or anything, but like I said before, I've learned on my own what works and what doesn't, and I have subpar genetics, and I've still been able to make, if you check through my videos, you see that I can deadlift around almost 500 pounds. I'm not, a legend by any means. I'm no Eddie Hall. I'm no like a elite power lifter or anything, but I'm somebody who just took it from being 154 pound drugged out, dried up, 6'3", just like walking stick to now I actually have some sort of a physique. And thank you again, Bracket, for showing up, and I appreciate you engaging in my live chat and joining my first live stream. So back to the topic. So nutrition. As I was saying, I was just eating everything inside. I was eating as much as I could, and I did gain weight. I went from like 160 up to 185, I think, within just a matter of months. And I'm not saying that was all muscle by any means. I'm sure a lot of it was fat, probably just restoring my glycogen stores from being so depleted from when I was on drugs and I never eat. And I would never eat, so I was restoring my glycogen stores, restoring my body fat in areas where you're supposed to have body fat, my internal body fat. I was restoring, and so maybe 5 or 6, 7 pounds of it was muscle, but I looked a lot better because I restored my body back to its normal genetic, what it was supposed to be, without me working out or anything. So then after that, I just continued to work out, and I hit a plateau because I'd been eating so much, it was impossible for me to eat anymore. So what you have to do after that is you have to go to a cut. And the reason it's not, I call them a regeneration or a regenerating cut. You regen your metabolism. And and the way to do that, for me, especially as like I rank high on the ectomorphic scale, so my metabolism is already ridiculously high to begin with. So for me, if I've gotten my maintenance up to almost 4,000 calories by all the all the activity I do and all of the I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. So if I've gotten my maintenance up so high by bulking and just your metabolism adapts to whatever your calorie intake is. Eventually it's gonna, like, you'll gain weight, you're in a surplus, but after a while it's just the same as a deficit. After a while you're gonna plateau, and it's gonna make it that much more difficult to break through that plateau. So the way that you're going to have to do it is you're going to have to cut some of that fat down. And the best way I do it, or the way that I prefer to do it, is to take just 2 or 3 weeks and just cut. Go 500 to 750. That's what I do. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else. This is just what works for me. 500 to 750 calorie deficit. It's going to suck. Use coffee and use just as much zero calorie things as you can, and just keep your calories low. Eat a lot of protein to increase the thermic effect of food. When you consume more protein, your body has to use more energy to break down that protein, so that increases your calories out factor, so your energy burned. So use coffee, that boosts your metabolism, and you want to, it boosts your metabolism. It also curbs your appetite. So, and just for a few weeks, thanks, Bracken. I don't really have a lot of experience. I've studied this for the past 3 years, like nonstop. Not only like just studying on the internet, but also trial and error through doing achieving the goals I'm trying to achieve, if you will. But what I figured out the hard way, as I was saying, was that you're going to hit that plateau, that you can eat big to get big and lift big and all that. And I encourage lifting big. I encourage, training for hypertrophy. I do push-pull legs. I hit each body part twice a week. One of those workouts for each body part will be a strength routine. So where I'm lifting moderate to heavy, and then the next one will be training for hypertrophy. So I do one of each for each week, and that is to maximize my overall growth of strength and my overall growth of muscle. So, and I feel like that's best. And I've tried other routines before. Some people, they do better just hitting each body part once a week. But as for me and myself, everybody recovers differently. Everybody responds differently to different training stimulus. So it's just going to be something that you're not going to figure out overnight. You're going to have to keep up, or you're going to have to take everything that you hear with a grain of salt. You can try it by all means. I'm not saying ignore everything you hear. I'm saying try it, see if it works for you, and see if it doesn't. And that is what I have done. I mean, I remember back when I first started, I was trying the deer antler oil. What else was there? There were some other ones, like RBF bands, restricted blood flow bands, and you wrap them and they restrict the blood flow back to your muscle. It's supposed to, and there may be science behind them that works, but I never needed them. I'm only in the intermediate stages of lifting, so for me, I have to, or for me, I can still make gains from just, regular training and tricking up the muscles. And, for further information on that, you guys got to just check out my other videos. But hopefully on my next live stream, guys, I will figure out how to get the camera turned sideways rather than upright. And I appreciate everybody that's shown up. One more thing we're going to touch on nutrition is the fad diets. So when people think of going on a diet, they think that they're going to have to cut out all their carbs. They're going to have to eat like a vegetarian. They're going to have to do something. Oh, you're good, Baraka. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. But what you're going to have to do is realize that the sole reason that most of these fad diets work for some people, when they do work, it is because that by cutting out their carbs or by only eating vegetarian, it's putting them in a calorie deficit. So you don't have to go on a fad diet to lose weight. If that's the way that works for you, and that's, you know, how you can mentally stick to a diet, then by all means do it. But the truth of it is that you can achieve the same results, even better results, some would argue, and even I would argue, even better results by just figuring out what your calorie maintenance is and then subtracting 300 to 500 calories. And like I said, there's a video in the description to this called How to Lose Weight Using Science. And there's also one if you're a person who's trying to gain weight. In the description, several videos down there. Work out like Jason Statham, and and if you have any further questions, guys, just make sure to follow me on Instagram, okay? I'm going to pop up my handle for my Instagram and my Twitter right now. So go follow me on Instagram, and then after you do that, you can inbox me anytime you want, guys. But the only thing I ask is that you please just subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. I am willing to, man, I don't want to say anything too crazy. Has that been up long enough? Yeah, y'all can pause it if you need to. But anyway, I'm afraid to say something crazy, but I'm willing to say the first 10 people that subscribe to my channel, leave a comment saying done, just say done in quotation marks so that I know that you watched the end of this stream. The first 5 people that do that, if you're looking to lose weight, gain weight, if you're an ectomorph, it doesn't matter. Subscribe to the channel, comment done here, go to my Instagram channel, or go to my Instagram page and send me a direct message to and just say done. Make sure you follow me on there too so that I don't think you're a spammer, because I filter out a lot of spammers off my Instagram. But, so, I'm going to try to make that a little more clear because I know I'm hard to understand. Go follow me on Instagram, and after you do that, go to my inbox, or go to messages and message me, direct message me on Instagram and say, I want to be coached. And make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel and commented done, and please leave a like as well. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people here, but if you're catching it on the replay, I hope you found some valuable information. And as always, just hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions, if there's anything I can help you with. And thank you guys so much for watching.